And you've also claimed that Chaudhry Nisar is chalking out a certain power map, that within 6 months there is going to be midterm elections.
This is some allegations here and there. When People's Party starts speaking...
You made the allegation, sir.
Something might have happened at that time. But at the present, only Mian Nawaz Sharif counts in his party. I don't think that even Mian Shehbaz Sharif does have a weight as Mian Nawaz Sharif has. What to talk of Chaudhry
Because
Nisar?
you said that in April 2009, but you were saying that maybe you see things differently now. Is that what you're saying?
And 14, 15 months before?
Yes, sir. You said that in...
No, I don't remember. Whatever scenario might have prevailed at that way.
But at the moment, you don't think that Mian Nawaz Sharif isn't conspiring to have midterm elections?
They are on record. Their whole leadership is on record. They don't believe in midterm election, and they want this government to flourish and continue for the whole 5-year term.
And you believe them?
The question of believing or disbelieving does not arise. They have a good number of seats in the National Assembly and in the Senate as well. So if they do take a stand, that counts very much.
Thank you so much, Munawar Hassan Saab, for speaking to us on Face Off. That was the Amir of the Jamaat-e-Islami speaking to us from the party's headquarters in Mansoura, Lahore. For the reactions to this interview, we will be crossing over to our Lahore studios, but after this short break. Welcome back. Before the break, we were in Mansoura, Jamaat-e-Islami's headquarters in Lahore, speaking to the Amir of the party, Munawar Hassan. During the interview, I asked Syed Munawar Hassan that scholar Hafiz Tahir Ashrafi has alleged that the MMA was hatched by former ISI chief Lieutenant General Mahmood. The report has not been contradicted by any member of the MMA so far. Hafiz Tahir Ashrafi says he has a picture to prove it. Listen in to Mr. Munawar Hassan's response to this question.
You have narrated his story here.
He says he has a picture to prove it.
I don't know this person.
You don't know this person?
I haven't heard or read about
But what do you make of the accusation?
It is not important.
All right, so now to get a response to Syed Munawar Hassan's answer to my question, we have with us Maulana Tahir Ashrafi, chairman of the Pakistan Ulama Council himself. So let's ask him, Ashrafi Saab, आपके पास क्या एविडेंस है कि एमएमए के बनाने में आईएसआई का हाथ ही था?
मैंने मुनव्वर हसन साहब की बात सुनी, पहले तो मुझे बड़ा ताज्जुब हुआ कि वो मुझे नहीं जानते, बड़े लोग छोटे लोगों को नहीं जानते, लेकिन अगर तारीख में ढूंढे तो मैं और मुनव्वर हसन साहब बहुत सारी कॉन्फ्रेंसों और जलसों में भी इकट्ठे नजर आएंगे। बहरहाल वो बड़े मोहतरम हैं, बुजुर्ग हैं, और मैं समझता हूँ कि एक बड़ी अच्छी शख्सियत है। जहां तक एमएमए की बात है तो मेरा ख्याल है कि मुनव्वर हसन साहब को तो उन ईवान की राहदारियों का पता ही नहीं होगा जहां से एमएमए बनाई गई थी। एमएमए को दिफाए अफगानिस्तान कौंसिल, जो कि मुल्क की तमाम मजहबी जमातों का एक इत्तेहाद था, उसको कमजोर करने और उसको खत्म करने के लिए, क्योंकि 9/11 के बाद जो सूरत हाल पैदा हो रही थी और उस सूरत हाल के अंदर ये दिफाए अफगानिस्तान कौंसिल अफगानिस्तान के मुसलमानों के साथ इजहार यकजहती के लिए बनाई गई थी, जिसके मौलाना समीउल हक साहब कन्वीनर थे। उस कौंसिल को सबूताज करने के लिए एमएमए को बनाया गया, और ये उसी तरह का अलायंस था जिस तरह का अलायंस इस्लामी जमहूरी इत्तेहाद था, जिस तरह उस वक्त कोई तस्लीम नहीं करता था। और आज जो है रिटायर्ड जर्नैल कह रहे हैं कि हमने इस्लामी जमहूरी इत्तेहाद बनाया था। इंशाअल्लाह बहुत जल्दी अगर जनरल महमूद साहब के ज़मीर ने आवाज दी तो वो भी बताएंगे, लेकिन मेरी बात को तो प्रूफ जो है वो जनरल एहतिशाम ज़मीर साहब ने कर दिया था, और उन्होंने बता दिया था आज से 1 साल पहले, जब बहुत हेडलाइनों में चीजें छपी थी कि वो एमएमए को किस तरह उन्होंने फंडिंग की, किस तरह पैसे दिए और किस अंदाज से। और अगर मैं मजीद तारीख में थोड़ा चला जाऊं तो जिस वक्त इस्लामाबाद में मौलाना शाह अहमद नूरानी, मौलाना समीउल हक और ये सारे हजरात एक जगह बैठे थे, तो वहां से काजी हुसैन अहमद गायब हो गए थे, और अगले दिन के अखबारात में पता चला था कि काजी साहब की जनरल परवेज मुशर्रफ के साथ 3 घंटे की खुफिया मुलाकात हुई है।
अच्छा।
और अगर एमएमए का आप मुकम्मल किरदार देखें तो एमएमए को सरहद हुकूमत मिलने से लेकर एमएमए का एलएफओ और जनरल परवेज मुशर्रफ को सदर बनवाना, ये सारे किरदार के अंदर कहीं आपको नजर आता है कि एमएमए पे एजेंसियों का हाथ नहीं था, या एमएमए के सर पे दस्ते शफकत जनरल महमूद और जनरल एहतिशाम ज़मीर ने नहीं रखा था। मैं समझता हूँ मुनव्वर हसन साहब
जी बताइए, अपनी बात मुकम्मल करिए।
मैं समझता हूँ मुनव्वर हसन साहब क्योंकि उन राहदारियों में कभी गए नहीं, तो इसलिए इनको ये तो उस वक्त माजरत के साथ मेरे बड़े मोहतरम हैं और मैं समझता हूँ कि वो जमात-ए-इस्लामी को एक अच्छी सिमत ले जा रहे हैं, लेकिन उन राहदारियों में हमने भी मुनव्वर हसन साहब को कभी नहीं देखा जिन राहदारियों में MMA जो राहदारियां MMA के बनाने के रास्ते की तरफ जाती थी।
तो मुनव्वर हसन साहब का दामन तो फिर साफ हुआ ना जी?
नहीं बिल्कुल, मैं तो कह रहा हूं कि मुनव्वर हसन साहब तो बेचारे उन राहदारियों में है ही नहीं, ना मैंने मुनव्वर हसन साहब पर कोई इल्जाम लगाया है। मैंने तो ये कहा है कि MMA उस वक्त के जो ISI चीफ थे, डिप्टी चीफ थे, उनके ताउन से बनी थी और मैं इस पे कायम हूं। और इसकी तरदीद करे मौलाना फजलुर रहमान, काजी हुसैन अहमद, मौलाना समीउल हक।
बहुत शुक्रिया ताहिर अशरफी साहब हमें ज्वाइन करने का। थैंक यू so much for coming on to our show. Now, during the interview, Munawar Hassan also claimed that the same party was behind the violence on May 12, 2007 during the Lawyers Rally, the Nishthe Park bombing, which wiped out the leadership of the Sunni Tehreek in April 2006, and the Ashura carnage in December last year. Who is he referring to? Joining us on the phone line is MQM's MNA and spokesperson from Karachi, Faisal Sabzwari. Faisal Saab, we have recently interviewed Syed Munawar Hassan, and what he has clearly said to us is, and he has pointed at MQM saying that this is the party that is behind the violence in Karachi. What would you say to that?
Well, I'm really not surprised by these allegations leveled against MQM by Mr. Munawar Hassan, but because he is capable of all these things, first. Secondly, he is trying to hide the culprits who did the Nishthe Park bombing, who were behind the Ashura blast, and who are behind Tata Dabar. What happened on Nishthe Park, culprits were held by Karachi police. They held from Mansehra, where MMA was governing. You see that there was a dispute between Lashkar-e-Islam and Ansarul-Islam, and everybody knows that Lashkar-e-Islam was supported by the then MMA government. They did not stop the transmission of their FM radio, which resulted in a huge violence, which resulted in a Deobandi-Barelvi clash there, as well as it resulted in Nishthe Park bombing. Secondly, as far as Ashura is concerned, the Sindh Department of Police and Intelligence Agencies have claimed that they have caught the culprits who hail from Jandallah. Let me just give you a brief about Jandallah.
Right, we are familiar with Jandallah, Faisal Sabzwari Saab. What I want to ask you is that he is pointing towards, he says that there is a larger conspiracy, that the People's Party, your coalition partners, are protecting you in Sindh in order to keep the coalition together.
Well, I would say that Mr. Munawar Hassan is protecting Tehreek-e-Taliban. He is protecting Al-Qaeda. Don't you know that Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was arrested from JI's Rawalpindi Nazima Mrs. Abdul Quddus residence? Don't you know that Abu Hamza and others of Al-Qaeda were arrested from
Faisal Saab, that's all on the record. But what do you make of his accusations?
Certainly. Why is he leveling accusations? Because MQM is against this extremism. MQM is against this anti-state policy of Jamaat-e-Islami. MQM has been against this fundamentalism. MQM is against this sectarianism, and MJI has been a part. JI has been an instrumental part of this huge conspiracy against the very creation of Pakistan since its inception, and still they are involved in it. Munawar Hassan is trying to hiding the culprits. Munawar Hassan is trying to
Which culprits are you referring to?
These are the extremists who are being caught, who are being Pakistani intelligence agencies are referring to.
So you claim that the Jamaat-e-Islami is supporting extremist elements and culprits and terrorists. Is that what you're saying?
They are not supporting. They are very much involved in extremism. Ataur Rahman was JI-IJT activist. Dr. Akmal Waheed and Arshad Waheed hailed from Jamaat-e-Islami. Everybody knows that Dr. Usman was in Mansoura before attack on Sri Lankan teams. Everybody knows that all these culprits have one way or other have certain links with Jamaat-e-Islami. They are a terrorist outfit. They should be banned.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on this show. Counter allegations and allegations all the way, but it seems that the Jamaat-e-Islami will have to, in some sort of a way, with the leadership of Munawar Hassan, reinvent itself to find itself the political space that it has lost in the past few years. That's it. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.